Yep, I have a flat tire. Hey everybody, what's going on? Steel Boy here. Hope you're doing good and living the life. Well, I was going to take you to the other location of Christmas lights that I mentioned in my other vlog, but it's not going to happen. And you want to know why? Yep, I have a flat tire. And I've been sitting here for about 30 minutes trying to fill the damn tire up. You see this machine right here? It's not working. It's doing it in spurts. It'll spurt and put some air in, and then it'll stop. Then it'll put a little bit of air in and stop. Put a little bit of air in and stop. And this machine, it takes credit cards. So I used a credit card 4 times, still not getting anywhere. I went in and asked the clerk, and the clerk says, it only works when you use quarters. So I got some quarters. And the quarters don't work. So I'm going to continue to fill my tire up as best as possible. When it's finally full enough for me to be able to drive, then I'm going to drive it home because I have an air hawk at home and that'll fill the tire up the rest of the way. Here's the tow truck that had to tow my car back to the house. And that's because we couldn't fix the flat. The tire is not taking any air. Yeah, I spent most of the night, in fact the whole night, at the 7-Eleven trying to get air in the tire, which it wouldn't take. Called the tow truck out. They sent the wrong tow truck out at first, so I had to wait for this tow truck to come. And then I wanted to take it to the garage, but the garage is closed on Sundays, so lo and behold, the car is here. And there goes the tow truck. So, to fill the rest of the story out about me spending most of the night at the gas station, like I mentioned, I was there for about 30 minutes trying to fill air in the tire, which it wouldn't take. So, what I did is I called an Uber, and I came and got my air hawk, and then I went back. The air hawk would not fill the tire. And the reason why I got the air hawk is I have a compressor in the trunk, but I didn't want to get that big old compressor out, find an outlet, plug it in, and then fill the tire. So that's why I went to get the air hawk. Well, since the air hawk didn't work, I had to find an outlet, pull that big old compressor out, and try and fill the tire, and the tire just is not taking any air. So I called AAA to come out and tow me. First, they sent the wrong tow truck, and then they sent the correct one, which you just saw. The first guy who had batteries and air and all of that, he even tried. And as he was filling it, he couldn't even find a leak. So he doesn't know what's going on, why the tire won't take air, and all of that. So tomorrow being Sunday and the garage closed, I need to find a garage that's open so I can take the car down. And then I need to get the Kia, which has a dead battery. I need to get that battery or a new battery, so that way I'll be able to have a car for work. Otherwise, yeah, there's no way I can get to work unless I'm Ubering to work. But we'll figure that out as it gets closer to work time. The cars are most important now, and that's what I'm going to be doing on Sunday. So, the Christmas lights that I had planned for tonight are totally shot, obviously. So they're going to have to be done on a different night. And until that night comes, I'll see you then. Well, it's a brand new day. Well, kinda, sorta. Just got off work, and I was planning on going to see the Christmas lights today. However, that's not gonna happen. And the reason why is because it's all rainy and wet, as you can see. And as you can also see, my car's here. That's right. My tires are now fixed. I got 4 new wheels on the car as well. Now, there's a story behind the cars, and I'm going to tell it to you, but let's go inside where it's nice and dry. Now, it's an interesting story. I had to get my car towed, as you guys saw, and I needed another car to drive around in while my car was out of commission. So I got the Kia, and the Kia's been sitting for a while, and I had to get a new battery in it. Well, when we put the battery in, it wasn't quite right. The battery light on the dashboard was still lit, and the dome lights and the locks and stuff didn't work. So I had to take it down the other day to get that looked at. Took all freaking day. All day. And not because they were working on it, because they were so backed up and I didn't make an appointment, which is understandable. And by the time we got done, it was just the fuses. So that really helped out a lot. I just had to pay for the diagnostic fees and all of that. But my other car, that cost me a little over $1,000, which I was like, ugh. But while I was at the Kia place, I signed up for a giveaway that they're having. And this is at Ancira Kia. So, Ancira, good job. I signed up for a contest that they're having a cash giveaway. And guess what? I won $500. $500! That's right. It pays for half of my car expenses. So that is really cool. I gotta say, Ancira was great. They were just busy, and they were, you know, telling me, yeah, it's going to be a little while longer, be a little while here, be a little while there. I should have just went home, but I didn't. I stayed there. I got there a little after 1 in the afternoon, and I got out about 6:45. 6:45. So yeah, it was dark outside by the time I left. But it makes it all worthwhile, because I won $500. Ha ha ha! Alright, obviously we're not going to see the Christmas lights tonight because it's all rainy and wet, and I want to do it when it's a little drier. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick back, I'm going to relax, and I am going to drink my eggnog. And I'll see you guys in a day or two when it's nice and dry and we can see Christmas lights. See you then. Alright, third time's the charm. It's time to go see some Christmas lights. You got the neighbor's Christmas lights over there. And the next door neighbors. Then you have mine. Yeah, I really should put some Christmas lights up this year. Well, and there's a reason. Last year, it was the first Christmas without my mom, so that's why I didn't do it. This year, well, I'm just lazy. Yeah, that's it. Lazy. So, I don't know. If it gets a little warmer and I feel like getting the Christmas lights out of the attic, then I might do it. But definitely, I'll do it next year. Alright, it's time to go see some Christmas lights. This is the waiting line for the Christmas lights. Now, unlike Elf Acres, this place has a waiting line to see the Christmas lights. I didn't expect it to be this busy. It's 8:54 now. Let's see how long it takes to get up there. And we're still waiting. Alright, it's 9:20 right now. We've been waiting in line for about 26 minutes. Alright, as we're waiting to get into Santa's Village, I can tell you right now this is not the Christmas display lights that I went to with my mom that one year. That's in Bernie somewhere. We're waiting to get into Santa's Village in New Braunfels, Texas. So, we're waiting in line. I'm going to let you know when we get a little bit closer. It's 9:54. We've been waiting in line for an hour. And we're just about there. Although you can't tell with the big truck in front of us. It's down there just a little bit. You can barely see the lights. There we go. We got 1,000 feet to go. And waiting for almost an hour and 10 minutes. I sure hope it's worth it. And we're finally here at Santa's Ranch. Alright, we paid our admission and we're about to see some Christmas lights. It took about an hour and 25 minutes to wait in line. But, yeah, I think it'll be worth it. Right here, all of these people are waiting in the drive-through concession lane to get some candy corn and some kettle corn, I should say, and some hot chocolate. But we're opting to go straight into the park. Long live the Alamo. This is pretty cool. I like this. This is neat. Now, they have some music playing here. It's Christmas music, but I just want to be on the safe side and talk pretty loud because I don't know if it's copywritten music or not, and we don't want to get busted for a copyright strike. City, there's a bridge, I should say, on the water. This is an American theme here. You have the White House. Helicopter there, which I like the double helicopters, I like them. And then coming across here, you have the Eagle and Abraham Lincoln sitting at the monument. And then we have Mount Rushmore over here. There we go, better look at Mount Rushmore. In the beginning, and I see dinosaurs. Supposed to represent all the planets right there and the formation in the beginning. Over there. And they have the same display at Elf Acres. I think there's a train coming. Concession stand. You could drive through to get your hot chocolate and so forth. And you're going to have your Spurs decorations. You're in San Antonio. Go Spurs, go. And it looks like we're coming to the end of the tour. Alright, we're at the end of the Christmas light tour with another train coming, and there's no walking around area, which I'm kind of disappointed at, but I'll give you a full review once I get out of here. Alright, we made it out of Santa's Ranch, and now it's time for a review of Elf Acres and Santa's Ranch. Now, Santa's Ranch, in my opinion, was okay. I liked it. It was neat. They had a lot of theming, like when you went in, you had the dinosaurs, then you had the days of Jesus, and you had military themes, where Elf Acres had a military theme, but they didn't have a whole lot of theming after that. However, it wasn't worth the hour and 20-minute wait to get into the display and drive through. Elf Acres was a lot better. They had a meeting area. You could get out, walk around, buy kettle corn, buy cotton candy, buy all of that. And Santa's Village, they just had a drive-through concession stand. And yeah, I like to get out and mingle and relax and, you know, chill if you want to, like we did. Here, we couldn't do that. Were they good? Yeah, they were both good, but Elf Acres wins out by far, in my opinion. So, if you want to see a good display, go to Elf Acres. That's off of 1604 and Petrenko Road. This one's good. This is in New Braunfels, and be prepared to wait and wait and wait. And it's just not quite as good, in my opinion. And that's my review. All right, it's time for me to eat, and as you can see right behind me, I'm an In-N-Out burger. I was going to eat before I went to the Christmas lights, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because we'd have still been waiting in line, and who knows if we would have got in to see the Christmas lights with the wait. Well, if you haven't hit subscribe, please hit that subscribe button below and stick around a while because I think you're going to like what you see here. Also, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or better yet, why don't you go ahead and leave me a comment and really let me know what you thought. Also, if you haven't hit that bell notification, hit that bell notification below because it's going to let you know when my vlogs come out and it's going to keep you in the loop. If you want to hit me up on Facebook or Twitter, they're in the description below. And as always, this is Steelboy. I'll catch you on the flip side.